In the heart of Sydney, Australia, a bold new vision is taking shape that will redefine how the nation connects to the world. Located just 44 kilometers from the iconic Opera House and Bondi Beach, the Western Sydney International Airport is set to be the next global gateway, bringing fresh opportunities for aviation, business, and regional growth. For decades, Sydney's Kingsford Smith Airport, Australia's main international gateway since 1920, has faced mounting challenges, including overcrowding, aging infrastructure, and limited room for expansion. Situated within 8 kilometers of the city's central business district, the airport is confined by dense suburbs, making it increasingly difficult to accommodate the surging demand for air travel. Its situation has reached a critical point, with annual passenger numbers exceeding 44 million prior to the pandemic, and a city population expected to surpass 6 million by 2030. To address these issues, Australia is building its first new airport in over 50 years, the Western Sydney International Airport. Historical context and need for a new airport. The discussions around building a second airport for Sydney date back to the 1980s. Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport was already showing signs of strain as early as the 1980s due to increasing flight traffic and limited expansion potential. However, various political delays, environmental concerns, and local opposition meant progress was slow. Despite growing demand for a new hub, it wasn't until 2014 that the Australian government formally greenlit plans for a new airport, and in 2018, construction officially began. This ambitious project was set in motion with the goal of alleviating pressure on the existing airport while positioning Sydney to compete more effectively on the global stage. Named the Western Sydney International Airport, this new infrastructure project is designed to address Sydney's burgeoning transportation needs while providing a catalyst for economic growth in the surrounding region. Expected to open in late 2026, the airport will be equipped with cutting-edge technology and sustainable design principles, setting new standards for modern aviation hubs. A visionary airport for a modern nation. At the core of this $20 billion project is the ambition to reimagine how a major airport functions. Located in Badgers Creek, a 1,780-hectare greenfield site, the Western Sydney International Airport is purpose-built to serve the growing aviation demands of the region and play a pivotal role in transforming Western Sydney into a major economic hub. The first phase of the project, slated to open in late 2026, will be able to handle 10 million passengers annually, a number that is expected to rise dramatically as the airport expands. One of the key features of the new airport is its 3.7-kilometer runway, which will accommodate wide-bodied long-haul aircraft like the Airbus A380 and Boeing 777X, and is equipped with advanced multi-layered paving systems and more than 3,000 LED airfield lights for safe all-weather operations. As for the terminal, it will feature 16 contact gates and a flexible design that can scale up to handle 82 million passengers and over 550,000 tons of freight by 2060. The architectural design takes cues from the nearby Blue Mountains, incorporating sweeping curves, sandstone textures, and open-air elements to promote natural ventilation and sustainability. Inside, passengers will experience state-of-the-art technology, from AI-powered baggage handling systems that process 2,000 bags per hour to biometric check-ins and remote air traffic control towers. The terminal's design doesn't just focus on efficiency, it also emphasizes accessibility. The use of wide walkways, smart navigation systems, and inclusive design ensures that all travelers, including those with disabilities, will have a seamless experience at the airport. Sustainability at the core. Sustainability is a core principle of the Western Sydney International Airport. The site will include over 8,800 solar panels, rainwater harvesting systems, native landscaping, and energy-efficient materials. These measures are designed to help the airport achieve a 5-star Green Star rating, signifying its commitment to reducing its environmental impact. Beyond environmental sustainability, the airport will play an essential role in enhancing Sydney's freight capacity. A dedicated cargo precinct integrated with the M12 motorway and the 23-kilometer Sydney Metro Western Sydney Airport line will make the airport a key player in logistics across the region. This connectivity will increase efficiency in exports and improve supply chain resilience across the Asia Pacific, making Sydney a more competitive global trade hub. Financing the megaproject. The financial scale of the Western Sydney International Airport project is enormous, but it is an investment that promises long-term benefits for the region and the country. The airport itself is expected to cost around $5.3 billion, which will be fully funded by the Australian federal government. However, the broader infrastructure needed to support the airport, including the Sydney Metro Rail link, road upgrades, and surrounding infrastructure, brings the total public and private investment in the project to over $20 billion. A key part of the financing comes from the federal and New South Wales state governments, who are jointly funding the $11 billion Metro Rail link. Additionally, private sector involvement is significant, with the development of a $4 billion logistics hub adjacent to the airport being led by UniSuper and ISP. This level of investment reflects the strategic importance of the airport to Australia's economic future. Construction milestones and progress. The construction of the Western Sydney International Airport is one of the largest and most complex infrastructure projects in Australian history. The process began in 2018 with one of the country's largest earth-moving operations, relocating over 25 million cubic meters of soil to prepare the massive site. As of early 2024, the 3.7-kilometer runway is complete, and the terminal's superstructure has been finalized. The focus is now on the interior fit-out, which includes installing advanced baggage systems, digital platforms, and other operational infrastructure. Work on supporting infrastructure, including substations, service roads, and utilities, is also well underway. The surrounding projects, such as the M12 motorway and the Metro Western Sydney Airport line, are designed to ensure full regional connectivity, making the airport easily accessible from all parts of Sydney. Challenges and controversies. No mega project is without its challenges, and the Western Sydney International Airport is no exception. One of the key concerns surrounding the project is the transport access, particularly the delay in the opening of the Sydney Metro Rail link. The rail link is not expected to be operational until mid-2027, meaning there will be a connectivity gap during the first year of the airport's operation. This raises questions about how passengers will be able to reach the airport in the early stages and whether the demand will be met. Another issue is the environmental impact of the project. The airport site is home to endangered species and native plants, and while biodiversity offset programs have been launched to mitigate these effects, environmental groups remain skeptical about their effectiveness. Additionally, noise pollution is a concern, with projections suggesting that up to 84,500 people may be affected by aircraft noise in the surrounding areas. Moreover, there are financial challenges in developing the surrounding Aerotropolis region. High infrastructure costs could deter private investment, potentially slowing down the transformation of the area into a thriving economic hub. The benefits and future outlook. Despite the challenges, the Western Sydney International Airport promises a wealth of benefits. Once operational, it will significantly ease congestion at Sydney's existing airport, provide 24/7 flight capabilities, and increase capacity for both domestic and international flights. Major airlines, including Qantas, Jetstar, Singapore Airlines, and Air New Zealand, have already committed to operating from the new airport, with further international partnerships in the works. The airport is also expected to create thousands of new jobs in aviation, construction, logistics, and various other industries, providing a significant boost to the local economy. Its integrated transport links, including the metro and motorway connections, will ensure that it becomes a hub of economic activity, driving growth in the surrounding regions. Looking to the future, the Western Sydney International Airport is set to expand as demand grows. With plans for a second runway and additional terminal capacity, the airport is designed to scale alongside the region's rising population and increasing global connectivity. As construction progresses, it is clear that this project will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of Australia's aviation industry. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of Australian aviation and the groundbreaking Western Sydney International Airport, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting insights into the world of infrastructure, innovation, and global connectivity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.